All right, here's the former UFC bantamweight champion, Dominick Cruz. I feel like it's kind of unfair that he's not here to defend himself against you as he's making this walk, but ubiquitously regarded, DC, as the best bantamweight of all time.
I love that word, ubiquitously or whatever. I don't know how to say it.
You nailed it.
It's beautiful, but if you're gonna talk about someone and use that word, it needs to be Dominick Cruz, because he really is one of the greatest fighters this division has ever seen. One of the smartest guys that I've ever been around. He fights with me constantly at the commentary table.
He does.
But I love it because I feel like it brings out the most in both of us. And when Dominick Cruz is challenged, he always steps up. That's why he's been so successful in his mixed martial arts career.
We talk a lot about the footwork, the cardio, the striking. The one thing Dominick will tell you, if he needs to take a beating and lean on that heart and that toughness, he is more than willing to do so. Good to see Dom Cruz back on the proving ground here tonight. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dominick the Dominator Cruz. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight.
Good.
So here's the former two-time UFC bantamweight champion, Dominick Cruz, 12-1 at 135 pounds. You know about the movement and the footwork, very unorthodox when it comes to his striking, and as such, a very difficult guy with which to contend on fight night. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combination.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Collar tie here in the clinch. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Trying to establish the jab early on here. So there it is, longer reach paying dividends as he counters with a punch.
A really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out with every shot.
John, with every shot, these guys are trying to end the fight. What a start.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Cruz gets back up. Oh, and the high kick lands. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Man, how good is his right hook counter? The Dominator gets hit with a kick. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect.
Big double leg level change.
Lee getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Cruz is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Lee.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Changing the position. He's just trying to get back to his feet.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Cruz. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Under a minute now to go. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming this way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Ooh, looking to set up the head kick, but he misses. Oh, he slams his opponent to the canvas. I think the octagon's shaking, DC.
The octagon was shaking. Somebody secure the doors because they are going to blow the roof off of this place. Let's go.
Nice jab. 20 seconds to go.
Cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Gets to the single collar tie now. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Great job that way. Doing exactly that. Change up the strikes. Your boxing looks great. Your kickboxing down low looks awesome. And that head kick, that's the one.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so our next round is underway, and we really saw the tide turn in that previous round with not just a takedown, but a big takedown that shook the octagon and ground control from there.
I mean, he threw him on his head. To get to the leg, sometimes you want to just run your opponent to the side. He was able to pick him up in the air and throw him as if you're throwing a basketball, as if you're throwing a baseball. He threw a massive man through the air to secure that top position. And it was amazing to watch, and it just tells you how talented and how skilled these fighters in the octagon truly are.
Shades of Daniel Cormier disrespecting the legend Daniel Henderson right there.
I mean, I don't want to really pat myself on the back. If I could reach, I would.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Lee. Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff.
Oh, high kick.
That shot blocked by Lee. Massive head kick. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Back mount now. Cruz is in half guard. Lands the grounded pound strike here. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Stay in tight, grab the head, grab the head.
3 minutes. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has some options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cruz.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Takes his back now.
That was a slick transition.
Relentless pressure from the top by Dominick Cruz. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Well, that combination's gonna leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Cruz. Oh, big shots from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Cruz is in half guard. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Well, he's got his back now. Under a minute to go. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Cruz.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Just misses with the left hook. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Stop.
All right, round 3 coming up next.
All right, brother. Take a deep breath and breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, good. Listen, you can't stand there and let him tear on.
All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Cruz gets lit up by that straight punch.
He looked for that knee.
Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Cruz going for the takedown, nothing doing there.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from the close. Back in the clinch, look for him to hang on his opponent's head and try to wear at his gas tank. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Straight right hand, no good. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Good knees.
Good jab there by the champion.
He's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt.
Real quick leg kick. They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks. In the tight clinch, look for the knees to start.
The Dominator goes for the takedown. He misses. Oh, going for the takedown here. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
Swing and a miss by Cruz.
Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful.
Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight.
Got it very tight.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Close guard. Lee's in half guard. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Cruz. All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cruz. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, hammer fist here by Dominick Cruz.
30 seconds left.
Big shots.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Final seconds here. championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll. Nicely done.
Beautiful body kick.
Back and forth we go. Nice kick landed there by Lee. Unable to connect with the right.
Goes upstairs, gets a foot to the target. High kick lands.
His misses are entertaining.
Oh, nice level change.
Guillotine attempt now. Looks as though he's got the neck. Oh, it's getting deep now, DC.
Dude's got a fight on his hands now.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cruz. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Cruz is in half guard now.
He's a big shot, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get up?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slips through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself. Oh, nice.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Jab gets the attention of his opponent. Under a minute to go in round 4. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Lee gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
in the mount. This is a terrible position.
Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Under 20 seconds now to go.
The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Good work from the top here by Cruz. Buzzer sounds for the end around for 20 minutes in the books.
Okay, deep breath, relax. Great job out there. I'm proud of you. That's the way we dominate someone on the ground. This guy, he's ready to be put away. That's good.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Fifth and final round. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transitions into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that although his opponent is a great ground fighter, jiu-jitsu goes out the window when you're getting punched in the face, and there was no better example of it than what we just saw in the previous round. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good.
Let's go. Double that jab up.
Oh man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. And they clinch. Nice punch there by Cruz. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Cruz's eye now closing up. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission. Great submission defense.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. There it is, now he's going to mount. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Dominick Cruz.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cruz. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Like that! Keep those hands high!
30 seconds to go. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fight in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going there.
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score the contest 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world,